All right, let's try this one more time. What is up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to the Punk Rock Review. Well, I'm having software issues like crazy right now. So I got about 30, 40 minutes. We're going to hang out and talk about Loudwire, man. They did a top 50 pop punk albums list, and I'm going to check it out. We're going to look at it together, and we're going to, you know, discuss it. So let's pull it up. Let's see here. Boom. I'm going to pull mine up. Okay, so let's start looking at this thing and see what they're talking about. Because I got a feeling that their list, well, I don't know. I saw the back end of it. I was pretty surprised by it. So who knows? I might be wrong and assuming that they have a bad list. But okay, so they got 50 greatest pop punk albums of all time. I mean, if you look at the, let's see, those are good ones already. So if you look at the thumbnail and everything, that's a pretty expected photograph, right? Excuse me. Let's see here. So, good grief. Ads everywhere. I need to get an ad blocker or something because this shit sucks. All right, number 50 is No Use for a Name, Leche con Carne. I'm a little surprised, like pleasantly surprised that they have this on their list. I don't know that I consider No Use for a Name pop punk particularly, but excuse me. I do appreciate the inclusion of a band that I have recently discovered I actually like. I didn't know much about them until a few months ago when Rob and I were hanging out doing our No Use for a Name podcast. And then I realized, oh, wow, I really do enjoy this band. So let's see here. Dude, I'm sorry. I got people just blowing me up. Wait, hold on. Okay. Sorry. I know that's annoying. I have people just hitting me up, calling me, texting me, and I'm fixing to go to work. So anyways, hey, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Sorry for the terrible start to this video. But number 50, No Use for a Name, Leche con Carne. No Use for a Name were massive during pop punk mid-90s era when each album cover was a cartoon and California seemed like the center of the universe. On 1995's Leche con Carne, No Use carved out some of the catchiest tunes in the Bay Area with Soulmate and Justified Black Eye. Thanks to the melodic ear and shaky voice of Tony Sly, beaming with character and technical imperfection, No Use's playing was no match for killer songwriting, which is poured throughout. I mean, it's like they gave him like a compliment with a smack in the face. But let's move on. Lagwagon, number 49. Duh. I've never been a big Lagwagon fan. I've heard some of their music. I liked what I heard, and then I moved on. So I don't have a lot to say about this other than I probably would approve if they're going to put No Use on here, then Lagwagon would probably fit the bill as well. I'm curious as to what's going to be on like the lower 25. The back end of this seems pretty awesome. But let's see what it says about this album. Years before the group's signature song May 17th emerged, Lagwagon burst onto the punk scene with a sweltering debut entitled Duh. It's an early example of the type of unmistakable sound that Fat Records would go on to engineer for legions of pop punk listeners throughout the 90s. Almost every note rides the back of that forbidden double time beat. But besides the music being fast and fierce, it also gave the world its first taste of lead singer Joey Cape's wispy and melodic vocals. And Duh, of course, it contains an inexplicable cover of Creedence Clearwater Revival's Bad Mood Rising. I did not realize that. Creedence is one of my favorite bands. I got to go check that out. And I mean, who doesn't like Tony Cape's music? I do. I don't know a ton of Lagwagon stuff off the top of my head, but I had that one album with the cowboy fella on it, and I had Double Platinum. I think I had that one too. I had a couple of their records. I need to go back and dig into some. Y'all want me to do a Lagwagon video? I'd like to do that. That's a little outside my box. I would do that. Number 48 is Millencolin, Life on a Plate. Interesting. This is a weird. Okay, see, 47 is getting more into the stuff I would assume would be on this list. A bit after ABBA, but not too long before Refused, Millencolin brought Swedish music to the to the fast melodic punkorama masses with its seminal sophomore album Life on a Plate. The songs are all short, with not a single track clocking in at over 3 minutes. Millencolin certainly deserves another replay. Okay, another band that I'm not super familiar with, but based on their description of this song, album, I will be listening to these songs because I want to check out short, fast punk rock songs. Let me put Millencolin on my short list of things I need to listen to. Man, I guess I was more into like the street punk stuff back in the 90s. I was listening to like Rancid. I guess I got more into the Hellcat stuff. I'll just say it like that. I got more into the Hellcat stuff. I liked Millencolin. I saw them live a couple of times, but I just can't remember their songs, man. Is that bad? Part of it's my memory is so bad. No, okay, here we go. 47 is Boogada 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 Boogada, or however many times you got to say that. Boogada, let's see. Boogada Boogada Boogada. Okay, 3 times. Boogada Boogada Boogada. Screeching Weasel from 1988. A song called I Hate Led Zeppelin should give one a good idea of early pop punk's reaction to its classic rock forefathers. On Screeching Weasel's Boogada Boogada Boogada, released that year, it's just one of 27 snotty declarations made by frontman Ben Weasel's unkillable outfit around a decade on from the groundwork laid by the Ramones and the Buzzcocks, and less than the amount removed from Led Zeppelin's demise. Screeching Weasel's second album set the lightning-quick template for scores of other underground acts to follow. Even the group itself was something of a pop-punk clearinghouse. Green Day bassist Mike Dirnt briefly performed as a weasel in 1994. That's interesting. I did not know that. What's up, St. Celtic? Now, Screeching Weasel is a band that I'm familiar with and is a band that I know songs from, although Ben Weasel kind of sucks as a person, but their music is so good. He's not a bad enough person for being not listening to their music, but he is kind of a jerk. Screeching Weasel's pretty great. Ramones core. I like Screeching Weasels. Oh, here we go. 46, The Queers, Don't Back Down. See, this is the kind of stuff. Screeching Weasel, The Queers, Masked Intruder, Green Day, Blink-182. That's the pop punk stuff that I like. I don't even know that I consider No Use for Name, Millencolin, Lagwagon, pop punk. But whatever, it's close enough, right? Definitely close enough. The Queers, Don't Back Down from 1996. The Queers were masters of pop punk before other musicians could even hike up their own dickies. With 1996, Don't Back Down, the New Hampshire veterans found their perfect blend of the Ramones and the Beach Boys, making the most out of 4 chords and rich harmonies on each track. Don't Back Down is in many ways the essential Queers album, but the band's discography is so jam-packed with great stuff, it's hard to single out just one collection of catchy cuts. I would agree with that. The Queers is really good. I think, thank you, Julie, for letting me know that. I appreciate it because, boy, I tell you, this is stressing me out. The volume and everything. I had to go back to the old software, so it's whatever, though. We're just doing a video, having some fun. But the Queers is really good. I heard Rob on the Punk Ots mention that a lot of pop punk was the Ramones mixed with surf and Beach Boys type stuff, and I don't think that's true. I think that's true for bands like the Queers, but I don't hear a lot of Beach Boys in pop punk that I've listened to, and I'm open to that being wrong. That's just my experience with it all. 45, Slick Shoes, Wake Up Screaming. I don't know anything about Slick Shoes. I don't know that I've ever. Tooth and Nail. Yeah, I have. They're hanging out with the MXPX fellas. Okay, I heard them a few times, and I guess if I would have it says Green Day's Insomniac was the best pop punk record when it comes to the mainstream. NoFX, Bad Religion, AFI, Rancid. Yes, I don't consider NoFX, Bad Religion, AFI, or Rancid to be pop punk. So, sure. But Green Day Insomniac is my favorite Green Day album, and they're probably the biggest pop punk band, or the most influential, most important. So I would agree with that. But Slick Shoes, I'll check out Slick Shoes again. I don't remember much about them, though. I remember hearing them. I think that they didn't have curse words. I didn't like that. So I passed on them dudes. Signed at a ridiculously young age. Christian, yeah, I'm out, dude. All right. 44, Rufio. Whoa, that went way down there fast, didn't it? Good grief. What is going on with my internet today? All right. 44, Rufio, perhaps I suppose from 2001. All hail the pop punk who shredded like metalheads. I know nothing about Rufio either. Let's check them out. Let's see. Let's see here. Rufio. I mean, they're named after a freaking pretty cool character from Peter Pan. Let's see. All hail pop punk band who shredded like metalheads. Rufio's Perhaps, I Suppose, was a surprise hit in the pop punk scene, selling over 100,000 copies without radio play, while crushing expectations for what a pop punk band was thought to be capable of. When it shreds like hell. When it's poppy, it's oh boy, it's poppy. If you're into dance, okay, dude, I'm 100% checking out Rufio. I suppose I might be doing a review on that one, so keep your eyes peeled, folks. Brand New, Deja Intendu. I don't like Brand New. I don't consider them a pop punk band. They're like an emo pop rock band, but whatever. My man says, back when AFI was hardcore, they toured with Noise for Name a lot. I've heard that. I might have even been one of those shows. It's been a while. I don't know. Maybe not. I might have missed out on that. AFI was that in like the late 90s. I was just starting to go to shows in the 90s because I was like 15. So I can't really recall. But yes, I totally agree with that statement. I imagine that was true. We got All Time Low, number 42, Nothing Personal from 2009. Building on the great foundations laid down on So Wrong It's Right, Nothing Personal propelled All Time Low further towards the mainstream. More of a pop sheen was present across his record, evidenced via its shiny production and the instant appeal of catchy singles Weightless and Damned If I Do Ya, Damned If I Don't. I like that title. Even though the recording process was somewhat tumultuous and involved multiple producers, Nothing Personal hangs together very well and features fan favorite cuts like Lost in Stereo and Therapy. I don't like All Time Low very much. I don't think they have much punk in their music. So I don't know. I think I have a different definition of what pop punk is than the average person. And this is an amalgamation of all those things, everybody's definition of the genre. So I'm not going to say much about it, where it should be or shouldn't be on this list. I don't really care for the band too much. If you have some cuts that you'd like me to check out, let me know and I will. But yeah, because of money reasons, I was more of a sampler guy than having albums. Dude, I 100% understand that, dude. The samplers were a way of life for us, especially the poor kids, man. 41, Taking Back Sunday. This is an emo record, folks, not a pop punk album. So sick of being tired, and oh so sick, and oh so tired of being sick. Good grief. Yeah, I haven't heard this in a long while. I used to have it on pink vinyl. Taking Back Sunday is pretty good, but they're an emo band, not a pop punk band. Let's move on. Number 40, Less Than Jake, Hello Rock View. While it is a ska record, it is also a pop punk record, and I think Less Than Jake should get a lot of recognition for being top of the list on both pop punk and ska punk bands. Less Than Jake's then drummer and lyricist Vinnie Fiorello named Hello Rock View after a correctional facility in Pennsylvania. Interesting. But the music contained on the Florida ska punk icon's third album represents only expressions of joyful artistic freedom. The 1998 effort was the group's third full-length release and second for a major label, and singles History of a Boring Town and All My Best Friends Are Metalheads proved a bunch of suburban musicians could bring punk with horns to the furthermost junction of pop culture. For a moment, Less Than Jake had the ears of the entire music world on the other end of the line. I agree with that. Less Than Jake rules. This album is perfection. This is a 10 out of 10 album, and I personally think that maybe it should be a little higher on the list. I don't know where on the list, but maybe top 25, top 30. So, go search for the live video of Above Me by Rufio from Warped Tour 2003. It's a ripper. Noted. I will definitely do that. Thank you for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Man, you guys are here. Thank you for hanging out with me in the middle of the week like this, dude. I got to go to work here shortly, but, whatever. We're going to hang out for a little while first. 39, number 39, Man Overboard, self-titled 2011. I have no idea what this band sounds like, so I'm not going to comment on it, but that's a cool cover. I like the little emo logo situation. That's cool. Man Overboard. Are they good? I feel like they're probably pretty good. I've heard about them a lot. There's too many bands for me to keep up with, bro. Ain't happening. Let's see. Played a huge role in launching pop punk's modern era. Okay. Oh, they did defend pop punk. That's these guys, huh? Why is it a poorly aged Machine Gun? Oh, because of Machine Gun Kelly, maybe. Making D beats cool for. Wow, what? Okay. Based on this, I need to go check out Man Overboard. Let me write that down. Should I do a pop punk playlist just for you guys? Because there's a playlist on Spotify right now that I do for the punk rock review, and it's like almost 1,000 songs, man. There's a lot of music on there, so go check it out. There's a link in the description after the stream, of course. Excuse me. Another band I'm not familiar with, number 38, Knuckle Puck, Copacetic, 2015. A valuable component of the new wave of pop punk, Knuckle Puck's corner resides firmly in the bare honesty and snarling punk sounds that dig their heels into the darkness. The energy that pulses viciously from their debut proved the band had a hell of a lot to get off their chest and a want to prove themselves. Let's go, Knuckle Puck! Across the explorative Copacetic, they managed to do it oh so perfectly. After all, how many young bands would close their debut with an almost 8-minute track? What? 8-minute songs suck. All right, on to the next. Okay, here we go. Set your goals. Number 37. This will be The Death of Us from 2009. This is a banger, a slapper, a jam, a clam. This shit is awesome, bro. So this look at this cover art, bro. Okay, all right. Let's be honest. You can't do better than that if it's a drawing. That's so fire, bro. This will be The Death of Us. Is what it looks like when a band takes their mounting success and actually capitalizes on it. I agree. This record is Set Your Goals fully realized and exactly what they needed after their promising debut, Mutiny in 2006. Fat-ass riffs, hooks for days, and a production quality that made them feel like a fuck you level rock. I mean, that's accurate. These songs are the truest testament of what could have been for Set Your Goals. Not to mention the album has one of the scene's most historically underrated crossovers, the few that remain, an absolute ripper that features Hayley Williams. I hate Hayley Williams though, so whatever. But Set Your Goals is one of those bands that has two lead singers that don't play guitar. I think it's pretty interesting and weird. I like it. This has one of the best openings to a pop punk record of all time. The first two songs are so good that I'll be driving and I'll just miss my exit because I'm just singing but not paying any attention. I probably could get in a wreck doing that, but hey, but yeah. My man says, sorry, bro. It's all good, G. Well, if those are what you love the most, then you get a Y5 from your boy here. Boom. That's for you, buddy. Hell yeah. It's probably my most ridiculous stream I've ever done. Okay, 35. Let's go. State Champs, Finer Things. I don't know nothing about State Champs, so I'm going to keep pushing. Oh, here we go. 35. The Bouncing Souls, How I Spent My Summer Vacation from 2001. Another perfect record. I don't know that I consider Bouncing Souls pop punk, but I don't know that I don't consider them pop punk. So this is okay with me, but I love the Bouncing Souls. I have Hopeless Romantic tattooed on my fat boy knuckles. The penultimate album from one of New Jersey's finest bands, How I Spent My Summer Vacation, sounds like Warped Tour in the late 90s, early 2000s, just before the rise of Screamo, consisting of 13 songs and clocking in at just under 35 minutes. This perfect, punchy pop punk album doesn't let its listeners have a break until they've become true believers. I love that song. And I am, in fact, a true believer. The Bouncing Souls deserve so much more than love from the modern pop punk kids. I actually agree with that. Let's go. Even Derek Perry says, let's go. Come on, Derek Perry. We're friends now, buddy. I also think that maybe Anchors Away should be on this list somewhere. If this is on the list, Anchors Away should be, because Anchors Away is their magnum opus. That's their shit. 34, The Story So Far. So What You Don't See, 2013. Pure Noise was killing it back then. Jeez Louise. What You Don't See took The Story So Far from 2 out of 5 of a concert build to headlining status. Hardcore fans may scoff that this album is the TSSF addition to the list over its debut, but the intricate underlying guitar parts, I don't really care. The Story So Far is a band that I heard a couple times, didn't like it. So let's move on. 33, Neck Deep. Again, I don't know much about Neck Deep, so I'm going to keep it pushing. 32, The Wonder Years. Again, another band I don't care about. Dude, if you guys are liking these bands, like, and I don't like dislike them. I just don't have any opinion on them because I don't know any of their music. Give me some like specific albums or like songs or something from these modern pop punk bands so that I can dive in, because based on this video, I am going to do some digging. I'm going to go listen to it, and I might even come back with another video with a list of some of the songs that I found off of this that are albums and bands I didn't know very well. And I will do my due diligence. I'm not going to just, I'm only passing them based solely on the fact that I don't have a lot of time. So just to be real clear, it's only based on a time limitation that I'm passing this up. Hopeless Records rules, by the way. What's up, dude? How you doing? Talking some pop punk. 31. The Academy is a band I don't care about. So we're passing that band I really don't care about. Yeah, that's the 31 one, huh? That's unfortunate. Number 30. Cartel, Chroma. I have no idea who Cartel is. Remember MTV? Honestly, by Cartel was all over it. That single off of Chroma was for many teens their first introduction to mainstream pop punk. It's one of the most clean-cut bubblegum pop punk records, but that's exactly what made it appealing. Chroma sat side by side on your shelf with all-time lows to the party scene. So this is like that pop, like party pop stuff. Okay, this is more pop than punk. Okay, I get it. Only known 4 so far. I feel you on that. I like No Pressure, Trash Boat, and the Crucial Dudes. Well, I don't know what any of that is, but if there's a band called Crucial Dudes, I'm in. Because that's crucial as fuck. Dude. I almost said bro. What is this shit? 29. The All-American Rejects Move Along. This is not a pop punk band. What the fuck? Top 30. This is over the Bouncing Souls? What is happening? Let's go. I feel you on that. I'm old as fuck too. One of the better bands these lines. Okay, Wonder Years. I'll check the Wonder Years out. Which album? Bro, this really bothers me, dude. This is like a emo pop rock album. Fuck, dude. Number 28. I'd rather listen to All Time Low for sure. So Wrong It's Right. Okay. Let's see. There's 4 or 5 I haven't heard of. By the way, I know you love One Man Army. Look up TV song if you haven't heard it. By the way, does One Man Army only have 1 record? No, they have 3 albums and 2 of them are not on Spotify. They have an EP and 2 splits. One Man Army has lots of stuff. We'll be talking about them a lot next week because we're doing a favorite bands podcast. All Time Low, man. I need to listen to them a little bit more, I guess, because 2 of their albums are on here, I think. And One Man Army should be on this list, bro. What are we talking about? 27, The Descendants, Everything Sucks. This isn't even in the 25 top pop punk albums. I don't even like The Descendants, and I respect them enough to put them in the top 25. This is probably like a top 10 record. What the fuck, bro? What? The Descendants have made a career out of unbelievable comeback albums written as if they'd never broken up in the first place. Everything Sucks showed pop punk's mad scientists rising from the ashes, crushing the bands who traced over the blueprint they had sketched so many years ago. Everything Sucks has everything a Descendants fan needs: heartbreak, anger, and coffee, sometimes all rolled up in one. The album, just like the band's trademark style, is simply timeless. I'm not a big fan of this band. I don't know why. I just am not. But I respect them. And this is crazy. 27 for Everything Sucks? Dude, this list sucks. This band being above the Descendants is so dumb. Acceptance. Phantoms. I have no idea who this is. Dude, this list is wild, bro. Number 25 is Motion City Soundtrack. Commit This to Memory. All right, I'm not mad about that. Not mad about that. Yo. Thank you, man. That's so nice. That's freaking awesome, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's a good way to kick off my workday. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Dude, you got a song you'd like me to cover or an album you'd like me to review? Just let me know and I'll take care of that for you, just because you're rad and you support this channel with money, which is hard to convince people to do. It's really hard. It's hard for me to keep doing this, but we're rocking and rolling right now. Dude, that's amazing. Thank you, man. Fuck yeah, bro. I don't even completely caught me off guard with all that. Motion City Soundtrack is pretty great. Pop punk's most underrated asset. I don't know if they're that underrated, but the hyper force that gave the genre a beating pulse and a benchmark. On their breakout album, Motion City, with none other than Mark Hoppus at the production helm, I did not know that, explored vocalist Justin Pierre's world through spiritly and at times sickly sweet songs that juxtaposed the darker lyrical themes. Bro, reading reviews is hard when the reviewer is just a guy that wants to talk about how smart he is with these big words. Justin's syrupy vocals glide through the lush melodies. I like that, though. Using pop culture references and lyrical poetry to create the Motion City soundtrack to all of our lives. This band is actually really freaking good. If you haven't heard Motion City soundtrack, fix that. Dude, have you ever listened to Living End? Please do. Check out their... yeah, they're from Australia. So I had a band in Austin. My buddy Cadillac James. Shout out to Cadillac James. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're clean, brother. I miss you. We used to jam Living In all the time, bro. They're really good. 24 is Blink-182. This is only number 24, huh? Interesting. 24 is Blink-182. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket. If you don't understand why this album's on the list, then you shouldn't be watching this video. But it's a Blink-182 record, and it's one of their better ones. So, it's like top half for sure. Yeah, The Rock Show's on here. Stay Together for the First Date. It's got some good songs, man. Cool. 23, Say Anything is a real boy. I just can't get behind anything this band put out being better than Blink-182's Take Off Your Pants. Like this list is crazy, bro. I mean, it is subjective though, right? Check out No Pressure for Us. Look into the live shows. Damn, there is old time energy there. Reminds me of skate punk gigs back in the 90s here in Sweden. Okay. Noted. Check out No Pressure for Us. Okay. Is that the band or is that the album? Let's see. No Pressure live show. Sorry, I just want to write this down so that I don't forget. And all right, thank you for being patient. Wait, let me write that down. So the band. Okay, cool. Perfect. Say Anything is a real boy. I mean, I like the cover art. I like the title. It's very clever. I don't know nothing about this band though. Let's see. Wild-Eyed, Jagged-Edged is a real boy offered an unhinged spectacle that stemmed from the mind of Max Bemis and his initial idea for a rock. I don't care about that. Fall Out Boy, also not a pop punk band. Let's skip that one. Fuck, dude. How is this above a Blink-182 record? What are we doing? This is offensive. Something Corporate, I don't know anything about them. Number 21, Leaving Through the Window. Like every cliche high school flick, Something Corporate's beloved Leaving Through the Window is an endearing, relatable, and a little cheesy. One needn't look further than the hit single If You See Jordan to figure that out. But just in case, there are plenty of first-person narrative serenades on the record, such as I Woke Up in a Car, through which to learn about our protagonist. What makes the moments of campiness work, though, is the genuine nature and sweetness of Andrew McCone's voice. No doubt this album supplied plenty of young couples with their special song. All right, I'll write this one down too because I feel like I've never heard them, and I need to if they're this high on this list. Let's see. All right, that was a lot of writing. Sorry. Oh shit, man. Bro, you guys are killing it, dude. Thank you so much, man. Like, I don't care if it's $1 or a dime or whatever. You guys are really making my day. Thank you for this. Like, sincerely, dude. I worked for 4 years on my other channel, and I couldn't beg motherfuckers to give me $1 for even to do a whole album review, like to keep it going. And I was doing content daily like I do on this channel. So the fact that you guys are just doing this to help out the channel is freaking amazing. And so, yeah, man, that's awesome, bro. Can't stand Fall Out Boy, Simple Plan. I'm 100% with you. Simple Plan's a pop punk band. I don't like them much, but they are pop punk. But Fall Out Boy is not a pop punk band. Okay, top 20. Here we go. Newfound Glory, Sticks and Stones. This album rules. Given the very first words heard on Urgent Opener, understatement are, I'm sick of smiling and so is my jaw. It's no wonder Sticks and Stones became a staple album of pop punk, hitting the mainstream age of the genre so hard that it birthed not one, but two nameless, all-time low stories so far. Oh, that's right. Those are everything about this album. Man, yeah, whatever. This album rules. Thank you for clarifying that. Because sometimes I don't know what the actual amount is, but like I said, man, $1 a dime, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you guys. Y'all are so freaking rad. Like it really does make me like feel pretty awesome. Like, thank you. Crazy, man. The only thing I know from Something Corporate is the song Drunk Girl from Warped Tour DVD. Good title. All right, man. I gotta wrap this up here in about another 10 minutes. Let's keep it rocking. Oh god. 19 Yellow Card, Ocean Avenue. This album's just a Yellow Card sucks, bro. Shove your violin up your ass, bro. Ugh. And they sued Juice WRLD. Fuck out of here. Good Charlotte. Number 18, Young and the Hopeless. Again, another band that I don't really consider a pop punk band. They're like a pop rock band, but whatever. At the time of the release, Good Charlotte weren't considered a pivotal part of the pop punk canon, but once the world was singing Lifestyles Rich and Famous and the disenfranchised found a voice, it wasn't long before this was rectified. Yeah, bro, I think this is a swing and a miss, bro. This is over Take Off Your Pants. Like, are you serious? There we go. How is this number 17? This should be like a top 5. Blink-182's Dude Ranch, 17. Apart from Green Day's Basket Case, there's no more perfect pop punk song than Damn It. So then why is it not higher on the list? Blink-182's Dude Ranch was a game changer for pop punks more heartbroken and perverted cousin, following the footsteps of the Queers to Screech and Weasel. Blink crafted an infectious album of tracks both undeniably catchy and irrevocably immature. Mark, Tom, and Scott kept their songs fast, energetic on Dude Ranch, captivating fans from the explosive first second of Pathetic. Yo, what? Do I listen to Against All Authority? What kind of question is that? Yeah, I do. They're awesome. I'm assuming you do. Their band rules. I cannot believe this is number 17. Okay, Sum 41, 16. Does this look infected? Also, probably a top 10 pop punk record for me. This album it rules, dude. Sum 41 is probably a better band than Blink-182, but they don't have as many catchy songs. But this record is fantastic. This is like another record that's like, I think, highly, highly, highly underrated. MXPX Life in General, 1996 at 15. I do respect the MXPX but I think they got it wrong. It should have been slowly going away the Buffalo, in my personal opinion. But this is a pretty cool album. This is the first one I heard. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. I mean, it's got Chick Magnet on it. You know, it's a pop punk album that's all about women. Bro, you guys. Bro, what is happening today? Thank you guys. Well, I'm going to keep pumping the content out because you guys want it. What the fuck, man? This is awesome, bro. Thank you so much. I feel like I have like a legitimate, I'm legitimate competition for some of these other channels out there, right? And I don't know as much as all of them do, but I'm just as passionate, if not more. And I will bring you the content because I work hard at this stuff. So thank you, man. You guys are going to make this channel thrive. I feel it, man. I know some shit's happening right now, bro. Let's go, dude. Dude, for all my like real punk rockers out there, all my fake punk rockers, all my posers and all my hardcores, I love you guys, man. Posers, like what's a poser? Like, well, okay. If you're outright lying, you're a poser. But if you're like there and you're not really super punk rock, I don't really give a shit. You're there, right? That's what matters. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Number 14, Alkaline Trio from Here to the Infirmary. Again, this is a good record. I still don't know about that Blink stuff, man. Those Blink albums, I think, are ranked way too low. I mean, you guys have completely shocked me today. Thank you so much. Showing the life through darkened shades, Alkaline Trio brought a gothic flair to punk that earned them eternal love from a cult following. Absolutely. Their third album may have been more mainstream friendly than their raw previous efforts, but but that all just fell up. They didn't type this right, but that just fell as part of the plan takeover, whatever. Anyways, their penchant for witty lyrics and that deal in morbidity, as well as a thrashing, dirty boot kick energy that refuses to relent, was perfect for those that needed an edge to the sweetness of the genre at the time. No matter your stance on old versus new Alkaline Trio, Infirmary is a pivotal part of their story. I absolutely agree with this. That album is fucking awesome. Dude, you remind me of one of my best friends that loves and breathes punk rock. I think you meant lives and breathes it, but thank you. I get told a lot of, you remind me of my friend, or you remind me of my uncle, or hey, you remind me of my dad. I mean, my other channel, I went by the Punk Rock Dad. So, I mean, you know, that would make a little sense. But, oh, man, I freaking love doing this. I love you guys. I love this channel. I'm having so much fun. Put it this way. I had a channel that had 27,000 subscribers, or it does. It's got 27.2K. And I've basically just given that up to work on this channel because of the appreciation that I get. There's still a little negativity in comments. You can't avoid that. But the appreciation that I get and the fun that I'm having and the feeling that I get from doing this channel, working with these videos, doing this with you guys is like 10x whatever I ever felt over there. Now, that I had a handful of amazing viewers over there, like maybe like 10 or 12 that were like with me from the jump. But like it was so negative, man. I just couldn't keep doing it. You deserve their support. Thank you. It's obvious you put real effort in this channel. I'm happy to get the benefit from it. That's amazing, bro. You remind me of my friend, my friend Joachim, who sadly passed. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a big nonsense fella. Well, sometimes I am. But like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, man. RIP to your homie, dude. That makes me sad. Dude, I'm 42. I've been around. I love punk rock and you too. Love you too. Man, I fucking love you too, Derek. I'm 41, bro. I'll be 42 in a few months, man. How's 42 feeling? Pretty good? I got to get surgery. My knees all hurt, but hey, whatever. I got to do circle pits and stage dives. Okay, number 13. A Day to Remember, Homesick. I like the cover art. It looks like the same artist that did the one for that other band. I haven't heard this, but it's cool. The cover art's really cool. Pop punk is well known for its vicariously thick melodies, but A Day to Remember showed the world that it could be so much more. The entwining of hooky choruses and metalcore breakbeats and screaming produced the sound that the world wasn't ready for. But on Homesick, A Day to Remember, Behemoth found itself charging full steam ahead into the hearts of all. The album opens with an ode to not giving a fuck what else anyone thinks, the downfall of us all. Okay, showing that they were aware of the feathers they were ruffling, but amongst the brutality and lies a sincerity which is, you know what? This sounds awesome. A Day to Remember, Homesick. A Day to Remember, Homesick. Cool. Bro, I'm going to have like a pretty sweet list of bands to listen to today. You just turned 38 on Monday? Well, happy belated birthday, my guy. If I'd have known it was your birthday, I would have messaged you. I promise. I don't fuck around, bro. I'll be telling people happy birthday. All right, number 12. We're getting to the nitty gritty right now. I got to wrap this up. Midtown Living. Ugh. All right, I'm passing this right up. Midtown sucks. Most underrated pop punk band ever? Nope. Pop punk's version of a barbershop took word. Ah! Number 11 is American Idiot, huh? That's shocking that that's not a top 10. Excuse me. An almighty middle finger to George W. Bush's America. Green Day's epic 7th LP was a rock opera, the likes of which we'd never heard before, with punk songs that last over 9 minutes and an undeniable anthems such as Holiday and Wake Me Up When September Ends. It's a truly unique offering that, it could be argued, saved the band's career. No, I would agree with that. Broadway productions and countless accolades followed, but at its heart, American Idiot was a pop punk record born out of one man's frustration with the world around him and a vision for how it could be just a little bit better. Let's go. My throat's acting up. Yo, I'm not going to lie, though. I'm with you, bro. I don't like American Idiot either. The song's too stupid long. It's not a terrible album, but I don't like it. Number 10, Saves the Day Through Being Cool. All right, now we got some respectable stuff here. If you haven't heard Saves the Day Through Being Cool, please go listen to that record. Rock, Tonic, Juice, Magic. That's yes. Hollyhocks, Forget Me Nots. Dude, this album rules, bro. This is like, but I consider this an emo album, but it's pretty close to pop punk. You should go listen to this. These guys were super hurt. Dude, I may have to just do a video on one of these songs because, or maybe the whole album. The lyrical content on this record is fantastic. I don't have a lot more time. Let's keep it going. Number 9. The starting line, say it like you mean it. I'm going to say that this is inaccurate. Unquestionably one of the best pop punk albums of all. Okay, hold on. Dude, what the hell? Okay. I'm going to have to check these dudes, I think. Go ahead, ask someone born in the late 90s who this band is. I mean, I was born in the 80s, and this band, I didn't think they were very good. Drive Through was a good label, though. Huh. Well, I'm going to listen to this album. I might have to eat my words on this one. Jimmy Eat World, Bleed American. Never really considered this pop punk personally, but it's a good record. Quite possibly the quintessential emo pop punk album. The cornerstone of Jimmy Eat World's career is nearly 2 decades old, but it's utterly timeless in its angst and forlorn nature. Managing to cover the entire spectrum of emotions in various formats, it deals with the delicate quality of life, hear you me, with the same vigor as the more unhinged Bleed American. And that's not to mention the absolute classic this album brought to us with The Middle. While it gave Jimmy Eat World much deserved recognition, the real payoff came via the soundtrack it's played to in countless confused hearts and minds. Okay. You want a Crass video? From the rock side. Okay. Didn't was I playing there anyway? Okay. So I'm gonna be super, super honest and transparent. I don't know a lot about Crass, so I will absolutely do a Crass video and we'll learn together. I know a little bit about him, but I don't know a ton about him. The Clash, fucking hate the Clash. Dude, they're number 1. I'm gonna be so shocked. And I guess I won't. How is Paramore Riot above Dude Ranch? It's not even a fucking pop punk album, dude. Despite their evolution into an alt pop stars on more recent albums, Riot remains the definitive Paramore record. Notorious single Misery Business was one of the finest songs of its generation, while euphoric pop punk jams such as For a Pessimist, I'm Pretty Optimistic, and That's What You Get helped convert casual rock fans into a full-on converts. Dude, this album is not, this is not a pop punk record. Dude, Paramore's not a pop punk band. I'm the authority on this. They're not a pop punk band. Look, you can ask somebody. Me. They're not a pop punk band. All right, number 6. Newfound Glory, self-titled 2000. Okay. Newfound Glory proved they could write great songs on Nothing Gold Can Stay, but the band, called a Newfound Glory at the time, could hardly play their instruments or sing in key. After tightening things up with some singing lessons for Jordan Pundik as well as NF as well, Newfound Glory became the band that they were meant to be with their 2000 self-titled album. From Better Off Dead all the way to Ballad for the Lost Romantics, Newfound Glory filled listeners' ears with pure pop punk serotonin and no lame tracks, even re-recording Hit or Miss and writing its success as a more polished and catchy single. I will back this. Newfound Glory, this is a top 10 pop punk record. Sum 41, All Killer No Filler is not as good as This Is Look Infected. It was just first. So while I respect that they're on here, this is the wrong choice for number 5. Sum 41, All Killer No Filler. That's crazy. What the fuck? Number 4, from Under the Cork Tree, not a pop punk band, guys. Fall Out Boy is not pop punk. Fall Out Boy is not a pop punk band. What the fuck? This shit makes me so angry. It's so dumb to get mad about this. But I never claimed I wasn't being dumb. This is stupid, bro. All right, dude. I don't even know if I want to look at the top 3, but we're gonna. Number 3. Okay. The mid 2000s definitely put a dent in the integrity of pop punk or punk with bands like Paramore. I've got to shut up. You don't got to shut up, dude. I agree. Dude, Paramore's not a pop punk band. Neither is Fall Out Boy, and neither is Panic at the Disco. Those are either emo or pop rock bands. Milo Goes to College at number 3. I respect that. Oh, what the fuck? Number 2 is Enema. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. 1982, pop punk was born with the Descendants. Nope, sorry. That was 1978 with the Ramones. Milo Goes to College. Sprouting from Southern California's hardcore scene, Descendants became unlikely romantic heroes inside a scene of brutes and wastoids. Appealing to every kid's inner high school angst, the Descendants didn't just lyrically depart with lines about girls. They ran the gamut with everything from fishing to sailing and parents. Sorry, I have a stutter. At 22 minutes in length, the Misfit band created an unpolished masterwork, which every single pop punk band in history has in some way ripped off. Okay. I don't like the Descendants, but I can respect this. I get it. Number 2, Blink-182, Enema of the State. Should be number 1. Dookie should... Oh, shit. Okay. Blink-182, Enema of the State is number 2, and Green Day Dookie is number 1. And then Milo... Okay, the top 3 is pretty good. I'll give them that. Top... Number 4 blows my fucking mind. But number 3, Descendants, Milo Goes to College. Number 2, Enema of the State. Number 1, Green Day Dookie. I think you could put any one of those in any order in the top 3, and you're pretty accurate. Even though I don't like the Descendants, if they were number 1, I wouldn't be mad. I get it. Okay, I gotta wrap this whole live stream up. This was hella fun, dude. Can't stand Paramore. Lunachicks never got... Dude, the Lunachicks fucking rule. I like the Donnas. I think the Donnas are better. The Donnas, what is it? Take it off, take it off, baby, for me. That album, like Spend the Night, that should have been in place of Paramore. The Donnas is better than Paramore. Let me repeat myself. The Donnas, they're better than Paramore. Let's see. Yeah, but again, well, whatever this list. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Look, dude, I had a lot of fun looking at it though, and other than it having a lot of stuff that I don't know anything about, I think it was all right. It's a very subjective list, and I definitely could see it could have been worse, but there's like 10 albums on there that aren't even pop punk. So that's my issue with it. My issue isn't the bands that I don't know very much about. My issue is that there's at least, let's say, like 7 to 10. There's a good 15% or so of this whole list that's not even pop punk. So it's weird, man. Yeah, I agree. Top 3 works. The rest of the list is quite a mess. Donnas are tighter. The Donnas are fucking rad, man. And they were cute too back in the day. All right. So I got to do a crash video for you guys. I'll give me a couple weeks. The holidays are coming. I'm working a lot. but I will get that done. It is on the list now. It is a priority because you are a priority. Dude, the Donnas rule, man. Let's see here. I gotta go edit something and drop. I'm doing a Bouncing Souls, like the best of the Bouncing Souls part 1 and 2 video. So I need to get those uploaded. So if you like the Bouncing Souls, it's coming. But it's like 2 hours worth of content, so I divided it in half. My part, Rob's part. So just be ready for that. Go check out the Adam with Conservative Military Image podcast. It's already at like, I don't know what. Let's look and see what it's at right now. It's probably at 600 or so views in one day. That's one of my better videos. Let's see. 540 views in one day. Not even one day. It's been in 20 hours. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Let's see. It'll be a top 10 horror punk records. Maybe, but it would be like all Misfits and Blitzkid, Alkaline Trio. I don't know. We did a top 5 horror punk bands video. Did you watch that? One more thing I ever listened to, Calabrese. Yeah, but it's not pop. It's not horror punk. It's not punk, dude. It's like goth music. They're good though. It just sounds like I'm watching the Lost Boys with my ears. Calabrese is pretty tight. My buddy Seth likes them a lot. Shout out to my buddy Seth. You're awesome, Seth. If you see this, bro, miss you, dog. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that donated to the channel. Yet Films, Saint Celtic, the Senate Syndicate. You guys are amazing, and I just uber sincerely appreciate the help, man. I really do. Let's see. Hold on. Do you rate like our bands if I link to it? I'll check it out. Yeah, send me an email. I got you, bro. The least I can do is check it out. All right, guys. Y'all be good, man. Love you, man. Have a good day, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll be back. You'll see me soon. This was so much fun. All right, guys. Peace.